Judging by the competitions we have already begun yesterday in the venues, things seem to go smoothly. We've seen figure skating, we've seen snowboarding, athletes competing, and everything went fine. Also in terms of the transport infrastructure, there are no major traffic jams. Things are running smoothly in the city, but of course the main question right now in terms of organization, the opening ceremony, it's going to be loud and colorful, of course. We know that the Russian organizers intend to bring in, of course, thousands of dancers and singers who will probably follow the 3 periods of Russian history, so prepare to see thousands of dancers repel the Mongol invaders in a few hours' time in the main stadium just here in Sochi.
Now, a lot has been said about security in the run-up to these games. What security measures have you seen that are designed to protect the athletes and spectators?
Well, security measures are massive and visible in this city. We've seen again tens of thousands of security personnel, army, policemen, plainclothes policemen, technological means, anti-aircraft batteries and all that. But I think the most important information that comes on in that context this morning comes from the USA, where the American President Barack Obama said in an interview that he thinks that this is the most important challenge that the Russians are facing, thwarting any attack, and the American Transport Security Agency issuing a ban on any liquids on flights going to Sochi, to Russia, which basically connects to the information we've heard yesterday about the possible threat. The Americans believe that there's a possible threat of use of toothpaste in an attack, in a terrorist attack on a plane. So most important information, at least in terms of the Americans, comes from their sources.
All right, a last word from you, Ilan. What's the atmosphere like overall there?
Well, I mean, at least for the residents of Sochi, this is a great festival. This is a celebration they've been waiting for 7 years. So they've been partying out on the streets till pretty late yesterday. We've seen them on the boardwalk. We've seen them in the so-called fan zones celebrating. But in terms of the atmosphere, we have to remember that there's still a lot of criticism, especially in terms of the issue of gay and lesbian rights. We've seen the search giant Google, again, from America, changing its logo this morning to a rainbow flag. So the Google Doodle supports the LGBT rights in Russia this morning. But in terms of Sochi itself, the party has begun.